Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. Okay, so let's do this exercise as a way to recap what we learned the previous lesson on our passive verbs. Okay, so yeah, so do you remember what is transitive and intransitive?
Okay, transitive it require the object means that of maf'ul, and
Yes,
intransitive it can by itself. Yeah.
yes, correct.
Right.
So transitive in Arabic will be, what is it called?
Transitive mutaaddi,
Very good.
intransitive lazim. Yeah.
Yes, very good. Okay. So from this figure, so let's see which is transitive and intransitive. Okay, so كذب.
This one transitive.
Yes, good. Next one, يتخذ.
This one transitive.
Good. استأجر.
This one transitive.
Mm-hmm. علم.
This one I believe I believe this one transitive. Yeah.
Yes, correct. Good. صدق.
This one oh, this one lazim.
Yes, good. أكره.
This one mutaaddi. Yeah.
Yes, very
Transitive.
good.
Yeah.
Yes. Remember also when we did
Yeah.
like we said we can double up the second root letter, right? So when you see a shadda on the second word like this, kadzaba, allama, this is mutaaddi. Okay, this is
Okay.
mutaaddi. Not this one.
Okay.
Later when I do hisaf, we will get that. And then the other one we said that we can add a hamza, like that day we saw dhahaba versus adhaba, right? So this is the hamza that we're talking about,
Yeah. Yeah.
akraha. Okay, so yes, this is mutaaddi. And the next one, in fajaro.
Yeah. This one mutaaddi. Yeah.
This one is lazim.
Huh?
It bursts forth.
Lazim.
This is
Oh.
lazim. So
Oh.
basically,
Okay.
yeah, it bursts. Something like the pipe bursts, basically.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Like the
Okay.
pipe burst, you cannot say the pipe was burst. Okay, and this
Okay.
pattern, later we learn also. With this noon here and then three root letters, this family of words is definitely lazim. Okay. Then we have
Okay.
yudammiru.
This one transitive mutaaddi.
Good.
Yeah.
Ya'udu.
Ya'udu, this one lazim.
Yes, this is lazim. Good. Yatubu.
This one also lazim.
Good. Ittaba'a.
This one so I confused. This
Okay.
one
So
okay.
you can use the
This
English
I don't know.
also. He followed.
Uh,
Can you make this into passive? So he taught
this
Karim,
one
right?
I
That day
believe
we
can.
did. Yes. Then it
Uh,
become he was being followed, right? So yes, this is mutaaddi. Then next one, kafaro.
alright. Kafaro, this one lazim.
Yes, good. Al-ta'ama.
At-ta'ama, this one mutaaddi.
Good. Hadoro.
This one lazim.
Good. Yata'allamu.
Yata'alamu, this one lazim.
Yes. Yes, this is
This
lazim. Good. You
lazim.
don't say he was learned. Yeah, you don't do that. Yes. Next one, ba'uda.
Ba'uda, this one lazim.
Yes, good. Okay, so which one we can make passive, lazim or mutaaddi?
This one lazim.
The one that you
transitive.
can make passive, the one that you can make majhul.
Oh, the one only mutaaddi transitive we can make it
Yes,
passive.
correct, mutaaddi. Good.
Ah,
So technically, I mean later on we will learn. Technically, you can use a fi'il that is lazim and then make it passive, but there's a way to do it. You need to do with the harf. Okay, so that one later, inshallah. Okay, so do you still remember what is the pattern for Madi Majhool?
Madi Majhool.
Hmm.
Uh, uh, Asuna. Asuna. In fa'ala.
Oh,
And
okay.
then another one.
Not that one. Okay, meaning that, okay, so for example, let's say the
Okay.
word he followed, right? Ittaba'a here. This is what kind of fi'il?
Ittaba.
Madi or
This
mudari?
one fi'il maldi.
Yes, this is fi'il madi.
Madi. Madi.
Yes. And
Ah,
then how do we make
okay.
this fi'il madi become passive? How do we say he was followed?
Uh, uh, Wait. It. Oh. Utta. Utti. Oh, this one I confused. This one.
Okay. Is it ui or ua?
This one cannot be ui. Am I right?
Okay, so this one, okay, so the ain we don't disturb. Yes, the ain, it will always be
Yeah.
fathah
Oh, you don't.
here. So we
Uh,
can change
uh,
1, 2, 3, 3 haraka, right? So the pattern is
mm,
ui, okay, but this is a long word. So do you
mhm.
do ui or uii? How many u? One u or how many one u or many u? Do you understand my question?
So the one that confirm is one. The one that confirm is the one. I think two. Ui.
Yes, correct.
Yes.
This is ui. If the word is short,
Uh,
for example, like this, kadzaba, right? Ba you cannot change. So you only have ka and the
mm,
to change. So it will be what?
mm. Uh, this one kuziba.
Yes,
Ku-
correct. Ui sound.
Kuziba.
Yes, exactly.
Kuziba.
Kuziba. Yes.
Kuziba.
Okay.
Yeah, correct.
Yes. So
Kuziba.
the last letter you don't change. The last letter and any domir after that you don't change. Change the one in front aja. So if you have two harakas here to change, then ui. If you have more, then it's ui. Many u, last one e. Okay. That is our
Okay.
madi. So for fi'il mudari, it is one u and many a. Okay, so if a word is short, for example, this one, okay, it was yansuru, right? Same thing, the raw and the last letter and anything after that you don't change. So you have u and you have on the ya and the sort to change. You don't change sukun also. So you have two, so you have u a sound. Okay, but the next word is longer. You know, this is still
Mm,
UA.
okay.
Wait, why don't I have a long one?
Mm,
Hmm, why do I
mm,
have this here? Okay, so yes, we will do later. But if you have a longer word, so for example, let's take the same word here. Istajaro, the mudhari will be yastajiru. Okay, so you have three, right?
yes.
Yastaji. So becomes yustajaro. Okay, UAA. If the word is long, then only one U, the first one U, the rest all is fathah. Okay, so Madi Majhool, many U, one last kasrah, and then Mudori Majhool, one U, everything else is fathah. Okay, so this is the pattern that you should look for to find if this is a majhul word or not. Okay, so you need to double check first, is it a mudari or not, or madi or mudari first. Then you find, if it's madi, you
Mm,
find ui. If it's mudari, you find ua. If it's not, then it's
mm,
maklum. Okay, So let's do some examples and then we will see, inshallah. So tell me these verbs, are they Madi, Mudori, and then what kind? Yakfuruna.
This one mudore
Mm-hmm.
maklum. Mudore
Yes.
maklum.
If we make it majhul, what will be the pattern?
This one yukfaruna.
Very good. And what's
Am I right?
our fa'il here? Yes, correct.
Fa'il here, this one wow, I believe wow. Home, sorry, home.
Yes, home.
This is
Good. Next one. What's the what?
what's the word? This one fa'il madhi.
Mm-hmm. Who's our fa'il?
The domain fa'il is here.
Good. Here.
Yeah.
And then who is this maklum or majhul?
This one maklum.
Yes, because what
Maklum.
if it's majhul, it would have been
Uh, this one wa ustiwat.
yes.
Am I
Well,
right?
ustiwat, yes, but technically this is a hamzatul wasl, right? So if it's a majhul with a waw, so there's no dhamma there. It's wustiwat in the Quran, for example. Okay, you don't see the dhamma there.
Oh, so means
Wustiwat.
that
But
the
if you take out the waw,
oh
yes, it's correct. Ustiwat,
okay,
basically.
okay.
O-E.
Okay.
Okay? Yes. Next one,
So
you ber
sorry sis,
yes.
sorry sis, means that the wow is not part of the kalimah, right?
Yes, the waw is not part of the kalimah. Okay, so when we
Okay.
do sarf, then we
Hmm.
will understand, okay, when is this wow part of the word or not part of the word? Is it a root letter or is it a half artifa? That's when half sarf comes in. Okay, for example, you have uh, uh, like half of jar B, half of jar kaf, right? Just one letter. How do you know that letter is a half of jar or that letter is part of the word? That one we learn in sarf, inshallah. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
next one. Yub'athuna.
This one this one I believe this one majhul.
Yes.
Fa'il
So before that,
mudhari.
before you see UR, right? You need to double check whether this is mudari or not first. Is this mudari?
Hmm. Okay.
Nah, I'm
This
not
one
saying you're wrong.
mudhari.
Yes. This is mudari.
This
Yes.
one
So you
mudhari.
check UR. Okay. Because sometimes you
Hmm.
can have, I think later we will see, inshallah. Yes, we will see later. Okay. So don't worry. Let's go. Who's our fa'il here again? Sorry, naibul fa'il.
This one naibul fa'il. Oh, naibul fa'il also can be inside the
Yes.
kalimah, am I right?
Yes.
So this one I believe same home.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, just that you will translate it a different way. So ba'atha is to send. So if it was maklum, it was they were no, they send. Okay. If it is maklum, is they send. Then this is
Okay.
majhul, so they are sent. Okay,
They
someone
are
send them.
sent
They are sent.
or
Okay.
someone here.
Yes,
Okay.
if it's maklum, they are the one who are doing the sending. Okay, you
Okay.
understand? Next
Understand.
one, wahumilat. Sorry, wahumilati.
Okay. First, I believe wa is not part of the kalimah, am I right?
Yes,
Sis?
yes,
Okay. So this one actually I believe ta is sukun.
yes.
So this one fi'il madhi, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
Mm-hmm.
is majhul because of the ui, and
Yes,
then here the fa'il
yes.
is here.
Naibul
Um,
fa'il. Yes, is here.
sorry,
Good.
not you fa'il is here. Okay.
Yes, good.
Right.
Next one, unzila.
Unzila unzila maybe this one fi'il madi, I believe this one.
Yes,
Fi'il
this is
madi.
Madi. Correct.
Madi, this one ui, I believe this one is majhul.
Very
And
good.
then
And who's our naibul fa'il?
we call it naibu fa'il is huwa.
Yes. If it's a majhul fi'il, then yes, naibul fa'il. Good. Next one. Yuftanuna. Sorry, tuftanuna.
Tuftanuna. This one fi'il mudari.
Mm-hmm.
Mudari u'a. And then I believe this one is majhul.
Mm-hmm.
And then the this
Naibul.
one the what? The naibu fa'il is antum.
Yes, good. Next one. Sukito.
So kita I believe this one is fi'il madhi.
Good.
And then is majhul. And then
Mm-hmm.
the naibu fa'il will be huwa. Yeah,
Good.
ui.
Yes.
Ui. Yeah.
Good. Next one. Yudha'ifu.
This one how come this one got extra alif here.
Mm-hmm.
So this one I believe will be fi'il mudari.
Yes.
Mudari. And then this one u'a. And then naibul fa'il is huwa.
Okay.
Right.
So you cannot change the fa. You can change here and then the ain also you can change. So if this was majhul, not just but this is a longer word. So if it's majhul, it's a. You understand?
Oh,
So
understand.
if it's not because this is a longer word, right? Then it can start with but here tells you that this is not majhul anymore because it's not the pattern. Okay?
Mm.
So this is
Pattern.
actually
Okay.
maklum.
Maklum.
Yes.
Oh, make me more confused now. Okay, alright.
Okay, so
Alhamdulillah.
just remember that you have to see everything, not just the front Okay, so anything else that is maybe then cannot be majhul anymore. Okay? Okay.
Okay.
Next one. Sorry. Oh yeah. So this one, if it was majhul, it would have been
Yudha'afu.
yes with fathah here. Good. Next one, tuftahu.
Tuftahu. This one fi'il mudari. This one
Good.
fi'il mudari.
Mm-hmm.
And then the short one will be majhul.
Good.
And then the naibul fa'il will be anta.
Anta o.
Anta
Mm-hmm.
or hiya.
Yes, anta or hiya. Good. Next one,
Uh,
duribat.
Duribat. This one fi'il madhi. And
Mm-hmm.
the pattern of the majhul the short one.
Mm-hmm.
And then the fa'il is hiya.
Good. Naibul fa'il is hiya. Yes.
Sorry, the naibul fa'il is hiya.
Yes. I always make the same thing, the same mistake sometimes. Okay, good. Next one, nafsbiro.
Nasbiro. This one fi'il mudari.
Mm-hmm.
Fi'il mudari. And then this one maklum.
Yes, this is maklum. Why is it fathah for fi'il mudhari'?
Oh, bisa maybe the mahzuf the amil apa? What?
Yes, very
The one
good.
make it
The correct. Maybe it's mansub and we don't know what half make it mansub. Yes. And if it was majhul, what would have been? What would it have been?
nasbaro.
Majhul. What's the majhul pattern
Sorry, maju.
for
Oh, okay,
mudhari'?
okay. Okay, sorry. Ma, Nusbaro.
Yes.
Ua.
Correct. Next
Nusbaro.
one. Khuliqa.
Khuliqa is fi'il
Mm,
madhi. And then the pattern this one is
mhm.
majhul.
Good.
And then the naibul fa'il will be huwa.
Good.
Yeah.
Next one. Yus'aluna.
Yus'alu. Yus'alu, this one fi'il mudhari'.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one majhul pattern.
Good.
This one majhul pattern.
Yes.
But this one
U-A, right? But
oh,
the
okay.
lam is the last letter.
The
So
last one. Okay, okay.
luna always cannot. Yes. Okay. So yes, this is
Okay.
U-A. Good.
Uh,
And what's
then
our
the
naibul fa'il?
naibul fa'il is hum.
Good. Next one. Wa qudiya.
Wa qudiya, I believe waw is not part of the kalimah. Am I right? Am I right,
Yes.
sis?
Mm-hmm.
So qudiya will be fi'il madhi majhul. The
Hmm.
pattern is ui, and then
Good.
the naibul fa'il will be huwa.
Good. Next one.
Hmm.
Yukhrij.
Yukhrij, this one fi'il, this one maybe fi'il amar or maybe fi'il mudhari'. Am I right?
Okay. Cannot be fi'il amar. You have a ya in front.
Cannot,
So this
cannot
is,
be. This one
yes, this is fi'il mudhari.
fi'il mudhari'. And then this one fi'il mudhari', and then the pattern is the
Mm-hmm.
pattern.
Pattern is
Oh, this one
UI.
maklum.
UI not
This one
majhul
maklum.
ke?
Sorry. This one is majhul. Sorry, majhul.
I trick you.
Cannot be.
So you said this
Am I
is
right?
mudhari, right?
Yes, mudhari'. Yeah, correct. Am I
So
right? Yeah,
what
correct.
is the
It's
pattern
mudhari'. Yes.
for mudhari majhul?
Mudhari' majhul.
Ua.
A.
Aha. So
So
this one must be majhul or
maklum.
malum? Yes. So you are right the first time. I just want to trick you because some people they forget to check that it's mudhari. They say UI, they say majhul. You see? So that's
Hmm.
why you need to check that yes, this is mudhari. So mudhari majhul is ua.
Hmm.
So even though you see ui, it's not majhul because it's not madi. So cannot be majhul. This is
Hmm.
mudhari, so this is maklum. Okay? Can?
Okay. Mudhari' maklum.
Yes, mudhari maklum, and who's our fa'il?
Fa'il, this one is huwa.
Yes, this is majzum, that's why it's sukun. Last one. Yuk shafu.
Yukashafu, this one fi'il mudhari'. The pattern is u'a, and
Yes.
then is majhul,
Mm-hmm.
and then the naibu fa'il will be the huwa.
Yes. Okay, can, inshallah. So you just have to be careful to not straight away see the pattern. You must double confirm with yourself that this is Madi or Mudari first. That's all. Okay, otherwise, inshallah, this is quite easy. Okay, so let's do a bit more. Okay, yusqawna.
Yusqawna, this one fi'il mudhari',
Good.
and then is this one the pattern is u'a,
Mm-hmm.
so it will be majhul,
Yes.
and then the naibul fa'il is oh, this one naibul fa'il will be, oh, it got sukun over there, am I right?
Just take a
Oh,
guess.
this one I confused.
Just take a
Okay, I
guess.
can guess. This one either is huwa, hiya.
Why?
Yeah.
Because ya and dhamma, I mean, supposed to be dhamma, this is fathah. Is it like that you thinking?
No.
Why you say
No,
it's huwa or hiya?
because so I don't have the answers. Sorry, I a little confused.
Okay. To be honest, this is a we will say like irregular fi'il. So something's going on here. So you're confused because it seems to should sound una, but instead there's a fathah. So you don't know whether to think whether this one actually can I disturb this cough or not, something like that. Maybe you're thinking that, right? So this is actually ya and una. So this is actually whom, okay? And then this is still majhul, so ua, so it's still majhul. Just that usually when you have whom, for example, you see a dhamma there, luna, right? Not fathah. Okay, that's the only difference. So this one we'll talk in saf. Okay, so that's why I say just take a guess. So you might guess that this is actually supposed to be una, but something's happening here. Okay, but this is still mudari majhul. Okay, in saf we will talk about what kind of fi'il this is. Okay, the next one, what do we have? Min,
Min is huruf jar.
yes, and then
Huruf jar.
rahiqim,
Rahikim
yes,
majrul majrur.
mhm, yes, and makhtum,
Hello? Hello?
yes.
Sorry?
I think a bit lagging. Yes, correct.
Rahikim.
Jar majur is correct. And then makhtumin.
Uh, si uh, sifat of Rahikim
Very good. So the whole thing is going to be muta'alik to.
is the sifat of Rahikim.
Ah, yes. This is correct. This is sifat of
Alright.
rahikim. Yes. But the whole thing, jar or majrur and the sifat, the whole thing will be muta'alik to. Can
Hello?
you hear me? You are lagging a bit, I think. I
Yeah.
think your connection is...
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So the
Yeah.
whole thing, this
Uh,
jar or majrur must be muta'alik to something. This is a jumlah fi'liyah or jumlah ismiyah from yusqawna.
Yuskauna is jumlah fi'liyah.
Yes, so this mir rahiqim maktum will be muta'alliq bil khab.
Maf'ulun bih. Fi'il,
Um,
fi'il.
yes, muta'alliq bil fi'il. Very good. Next one, here. Khitamuhu. What do we have here?
Khitamuhu, it will be mudaf,
Mm-hmm.
mudafun ilaih.
What is the
Mudafun
status
ilaih.
of the mudaf?
Status of the mudaf is the mubtada.
Yes, correct. This is rafa, so this is mubtada. Where's our khabar?
Khabar is miskun.
Very good. And then wa fi dhalika, what do we have here?
Wa fi zalika wa fi
Mm-hmm.
fi huruful jar
Mm-hmm.
zalika majrur
Yes,
majrur.
but dhalika itself is what kind of word?
This one will be mubtada.
No, no, no. What kind of word do we have? Dhalika. Like, what kind of ism is
Isim
this?
isyarah.
Yes,
Isim
ism
isyarah.
isyara. Yes. So even though we cannot
Uh,
see the jar, this is correct. This is
mm,
majrur. This is the majrur of fi because jar or majrur cannot have a distance. Yes. So yes, this is
mm.
together jar or majrur. Good. And then fal yatanafas.
Fal yatanafa. This one. Fal will be fal yatanafas. Fal make the neck the attach fi'il will be sukun it make it majzum.
Yes.
Actually
Uh-huh.
fal yatanafas. Am I
Yes,
right?
good. Yes, exactly. So what is this for? I mean, what is this file here?
Fa
What do
fa
we call it?
what?
Do you remember?
Fa not fa atifah this one. Fa
Okay, technically it is. I mean, it's wal, fal, and li, right? It can look like wal, can look like fal, can be li alone. Okay, so actually, yes, this fa is fa ataf, and then this lam is in the half
Mm,
jazima, right? In lam lamma wal fal li, this one wal fal li,
mm,
this one fal. This lam we call it lam amr in Iraq. Okay, this
mm.
lam we call it
Okay.
lam amar. So you remember the translation of wal fali? How to
So this one
translate?
should, I believe should,
Ah, yes, should.
should.
Okay, so when you say someone should do something,
Mm,
should, right? So it's a kind of amar. Okay, so in Arab we call it lam amar. Okay, so you said, sorry, were you saying something?
No, 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 no.
Okay, yatanafas. Who's our pronoun here? Who's our fa'il?
Pronoun here will be huwa, huwa,
Yes,
huwa.
huwa. Good. Al mutanafisuna.
Al-mutanafisuna, al-mutanafisuna.
Hmm.
This
Ism or
one,
fi'il?
this one is same. This one is same.
Ism, yes. What status?
Uh, Status is rafa.
Yes. So what is a ism rafa doing here after fi'il mudari? Huwa.
I believe this one will be the fa'il.
Yes, exactly. Okay. So tanafas is basically to compete. Okay. So those who compete should compete for that. Meaning Jannah, the description of Jannah previously in this whole paragraph here. Okay.
Is it this
Next.
one?
Mhm.
Is it this one? Means that it dedicated to the Muslim people. Am I right?
Yeah, basically, yes. Exactly.
Okay.
Mm, okay, here, what do we have? Wamizajuhu.
This one ja'a wa atfin mizajuhu will be mizaju mudaf hu mudafun ilaih.
Yes, so
And then
mudaf again is what status?
marfu, and then it
Yes.
will become same like the above center. The previous sentence will be
Mm-hmm.
mubtada. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Okay,
Yeah.
so whenever you see mudaf, that's the second thing. What's the role of the mudaf first? Okay, good. So this is mubtada, and then we have min tasneem. What do we have here?
Ja wa majrur min ja ja wa majrur min tasnin ja wa majrur, and then the whole fragment will be the khabar. Yeah.
Yes, good. Next one. Yashrobu.
Yashrabu will be fi'il fi'il madi ma'lum
Are you sure, fi'il madi?
ma'lum. Sorry, no, no. Fi'il
Mm-hmm.
mudhari ma'lum. Yeah.
Yes,
And then
good.
the fa'il will be huwa. Yeah.
Okay. Biha.
Hmm. Biha wa ja wa majrur.
Good.
Yeah.
And then
Hmm.
al-muqarrabuna.
Al-muqarrabuna will be isim marfu.
Mhm.
Marfu, and then I believe this one will be the fa'il of yashrabu.
Yes, very good.
Yeah.
So what is this ha going back to?
Ha, this one I can guessing, right, sis? Can,
Okay,
right?
sure.
Okay, I try. Okay, going back to the either aina or
Mm-hmm.
tasnim.
Okay, it is to the ainan. Okay, so ainan, any
Oh,
idea what it means?
this one ain ya nun maybe maybe relate to water, am I right?
Yes. So ain can be ice, can be springs like that. Okay, so here is spring because we know that because yashrobu. Yashrobu
Hmm.
means
This one minom, am I right? Minom.
yes, correct, to drink. Okay. So this ha is going back to this aina. Okay, so the
Hmm.
ones close, the muqarrabun will drink from it meaning the springs. Okay,
Hmm.
good. Next one. Inna, what do we have here?
Inna is harfu nasab. Yeah.
Good. And then we need to find,
The isim inna and khobar inna. Yeah.
yes. Okay, but we won't find that first because we haven't learned allazina ajramu. What is that?
Ajromu, this one, fi'il madi,
Good.
and then it is ma'lum. Fi'il
Good.
madi ma'lum, and then the domir is hum.
Yes. If it was majhul, what would it sound like?
This one will be ujrimu.
Very good. Next one.
Kanu,
Yadhakun. You passed that,
yadhakun.
yes.
Alright. Yadhakun will be fi'il mudari,
Mhm.
and then this one is ma'lum, and
Good.
then the fa'il is hum. Yes, hum. Yeah,
Good.
correct.
Next one. Marru.
Maru is fi'il madi, and
Mhm.
then this pattern not majhul pattern, will be ma'lum pattern, and then the fa'il will be hum. Yeah.
Good. Yataghamazuna.
Yataghamazuna, this one got mudore sign, so this one will be fi'il mudore.
Mhm.
Mudore, this one not ua, will be ma'lum, and
Good.
then the fa'il will be hum. Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
this one. Inqalabu.
Inqalabu, this one fi'il madi, and then the pattern is ma'lum,
Good.
and then the fa'il will be hum.
Ila ahlihim.
Ila ahlihim is ila huruf jar, and then
Mhm.
ahli is majrul. It also is mudaf,
Good.
and then him is mudafun ilayh.
Very good. Next one. Ra'auhum. Something going on
Ra'auhum
here
is
also.
fi'il.
Mhm.
This one the waw sukun coming again.
Hmm.
Right.
Yes. So
So
guess.
this one, anyway, I just try. This one
Mhm.
fi'il madi,
Good.
but I didn't know what is the fa'il, and then whom will be the maf'ul. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So this is whom also. Okay. Ra'auhum. This is whom fa'il, and then we have whom maf'ul bihi. Okay. So this something happened here in sarf again. So we'll do that later on. And then qalu, easy.
Qalu is fi'il madi ma'lum, and then the fa'il will be hum.
Good. Inna.
Inna harf nasab.
We need to find.
Isim inna and khobar inna.
Yes. So where's our ism inna?
This one I just guessing. Sis,
Mhm.
I believe haula will be the isim inna.
What kind of word is haula?
Haula, this one some sort like pointing isyarah. Yeah.
Yes, correct. This is ism isyarah, so it will always be haula'i. We don't have i here. So yes, this is fi mahali nasab is the ism of inna. Good. And then our khabar inna.
Khobar inna will be this fragment la dhalun.
Yes.
So
Okay.
la I think is taukid.
Yes.
Dhalun is isim, and
Yes.
then it will be the khobar inna.
Yes. What status is it?
Uh, This one the status is khobar inna should be marfu.
Yes. What's the sign?
Eh,
Marfu bil. Correct.
marfu bil waw.
Yes. And then what do we
Mm.
say? Not your default sign. Wow.
Marfu bil waw niyabatan anil dhammi.
Dhamma, good. Yes, correct. Anya dhammi. Mm-hmm. And then,
Mm, and then waw jama'ah is domer
this is
muttasil.
ism. This is ism. After you say
This one, this
niyabatan
one, this
anil
one.
dhamma, then
This one,
li'annahu.
this one will be li'annahu jama' mudzakkar salim.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so yes, I think even like more senior students also sometimes ism and fi'il always forget sebutan nun, wow, ya, or sebutan nun. Okay, so no worries.
Oh,
Next one. Ursilu.
this one ursilu if'al madi the pattern is majhul because of the ui, and
Good,
then the naibul fa'il be hum.
good.
Yeah.
Alaihim.
Alaihim ja wa majrur.
Good.
Alai ja majrur.
Mm-hmm. Hafidhina.
Hmm. Hafidhina is hafidhina is isim,
Mm-hmm.
isim, and then
What status?
isim status is nasab bilya,
Good.
nasab bilya
Mm-hmm.
niabatan anil fathah,
Yes.
and then ya will be the
This is ism. Li'annahu.
sorry. Annahu jama' mudzakkar salim.
Yes. So why is this word nasab? What is it doing here?
Oh,
Wama
this one
ursilu alaihim.
ursilu. So this one will be the maf'ulun bihi.
Okay. Yes, that's a good guess. I think there might be two i'rabs. Can also be any other guesses for nasab?
Nasab, and then this one will be hal. Cannot be
Yes.
hal, am I right?
Yes, 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 yes. Can be
Huh?
hal. Can be hal. In fact, I think this is hal. I think I cannot remember. I need to double check. Maybe there's two i'rabs for this, but ursilu, usually you have a hal anyway. Okay. So basically, we didn't.
Oh.
They did not. They were not sent alaihim to them as hafidhin, as protectors. Yes. So this is more likely this is
Oh.
hal. Okay. But mafubihi
Oh,
is a very good guess.
if we read the translation, it make more sense, am I right? Oh,
Yeah, to
okay,
be
okay.
hal. Yes. Mhm.
Okay.
Next one, Manu.
Amanu fi'il maudi, and then the pattern is ma'lum, and
Good,
then the dhamir is hum.
good. Minal kuffari.
Minal kufari is ja wa majrur muta'alliq bil
Okay. So this one,
fi'il amanu.
not mutali in that sense. We'll talk about this like later on, inshallah. This is actually, never mind. I don't talk about this first. Okay, next one.
Okay.
Alal aroi.
Alal aroiki huruful ja wa majrur. Yeah.
So the majrur ends at the key.
Okay, the key will be mudofun ilaih to aroi.
Are you sure? Double
Al
check.
aroi.
Are you sure? What's the
No, 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 no.
why
No,
cannot?
no. I don't think so.
Why cannot?
Because if let's say we say it, because the what the
Mudaf?
domain is mabni.
Okay.
Eh?
Yes. Okay. So the question
But
is this kaf a domir or not? Yes. So
I don't think so. Is I don't think
why
so. Is
not?
domain.
Why not?
I think this one word.
Okay.
I believe
What
this one word.
yes, you're not wrong, but what can make you be sure? If you don't know this word, if you don't know this word in the dictionary, right now you don't know how to use the dictionary, what can make you confirm that this is not domir? This is not a mutaf and mutaf ilahi.
Oh, because it follow the Allah. It follow the Allah, make it
We can have
make it
we
huh?
can have jar majrur with a domir. We can. We saw before. Ila ahlihim. Min rabbikum. Min rabbika. Min rabbihi. We see this a lot, right? But
Okay.
you see, if you say that this kaf is a pronoun, then this must be the mudaf. But what is the rule of mudaf? Light and
Oh, okay. So means that the first one we must be like isim.
light. This
But
is
that one
light.
is not like.
No. This is light.
Uh,
Aroi is light. But mudaf also can have al or cannot have al.
cannot have
Ah, so
cannot
that is the
cannot have
reason that this is not a mudaf because it has al. So this must be one word. Okay?
one
So
word.
you are not wrong,
Okay.
just that we can be sure in this case because we have al, this cannot be a mudaf. Okay? Can?
Okay, sis. Alright, sis. Thank you, sis. Alright.
Next one, yanzurun.
Yang huru will be fi'il mudari, and
Mm-hmm.
then the fa'il will be and then this one the pattern is maklum.
Very good. Thuwiba.
Yeah. Thuwiba, this one
Mm-hmm.
fi'il maldi, and then the pattern is ui is majhul, and
Mm-hmm.
then the
Mm-hmm.
naibul fa'il is huwa.
Okay. And
But
then,
this one I believe
mhm.
have a outside dua, this one, am I right? Yeah.
Yes, correct. Where is our outside naibul fa'il?
Al-kuffaru.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so same rules as our madi, as our mudari. Huwa, hiya only can take outside duas. And then, yes, and rafa. So this is our outside naibul fa'il for suwiba. Okay, and last one,
Okay.
yaf'aluna.
Yaf'alu fi'il mudhari maj ma maklum, fi'il mudhari maklum, and then the fa'il will be hum.
Yes, and if it was majhul, it would have been
This one yuf'alu.
good, yuf'aluna. Good. Alhamdulillah. Okay, last thing for today. Why do we use the majhul, the verb?
Hmm.
One is could be the doer is well known. So for example, وَخُلِقَ الْإِنسَانُ ضَعِيفًا. So where's our majhul here? Is it too small?
Majhul is khuliqa.
Yes, خُلِقَ.
Khuliqa.
Yes, and al-insanu will be
Naibul fa'il.
yes. Okay, so mankind was created weak, right? So this is our naibul fa'il. So technically, like we don't know who is the fa'il, but who can be the fa'il of this? Who else can create mankind? Of course, Allah, right?
Hmm.
So yes, so
Okay.
here, yes, the doer is technically unknown in a sense, but more accurately is well known. Okay, you know this is even though Allah never say, you know that only Allah can create mankind. Okay. Or it
Okay.
can
Okay,
be
sis.
to hide the doer to preserve the identity out of fear or respect. Okay. So here, can you
Hmm.
find for me where is our majhul word?
Urida.
Mm-hmm.
Urida.
And
Uh,
uh who is our sorry, what kind of word is this?
this one fi'il maldi,
Mm-hmm.
and then the pattern is ui
Mm-hmm.
majhul, and then
Mm-hmm.
the naibu fa'il is wa.
Yes, okay. And then we also have in the same word aroda. This is the maklum pattern. Huwa. Okay, so here we do not know whether evil is intended for those on the earth. Okay, urida, not saying that and here is like aroda, or good or guidance, right? Cause is intended, their Lord intended for them. Okay, so when it's good, they said they give the credit to Allah. Okay, but when it's something evil, they don't ascribe it to Allah. Of course, both good and evil is from Allah, but we don't ascribe it to Him. Okay, and this is in the tongue of the jinn. Okay, this is from the Surah to Jinn. Okay, so that is one reason also. Then we don't know the doer. So for example here, su'ila su'al. So where is our fi'il majhul?
This one su'ila.
Yes. What kind? Madi or mudari?
Su'ila. This one I believe is Madi, and then the naibul fa'il is outside of the su'ila is su'alu.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Okay. So a question was asked. You don't know who asked the question, right? A question was asked. So you will hear a lot of this said, like especially like in lectures, like at the end of the lecture, maybe the sheikh take out a piece of paper. Okay, this is a question is being asked. We don't know who the questioner is basically. Okay, so don't know the doer. You can use majhul to focus on the object. So here, where is our majhul here? Afala yanzuruna
This
ilal
one
ibili? Mhm.
yanzuru is ma'lum, and huliqat is majhul.
Yes. Okay, so kind of the same thing. Who else can create camels, right? Of course, Allah. But here is to focus basically on the thing itself. Okay, Allah want to focus on the camel itself. And then emphasize the fi'il without limiting the doer. So where is our fi'il majhul here?
This one we got Kuri'a is majhul.
Mhm.
Fastami'u is Fastami'u is this one. This one I confused.
This is Amr.
Wa'at.
Okay. Yes. But
Oh,
here,
okay,
this is
okay.
correct. This is our majhul. And Al-Qur'anu is our.
Naibul fa'il.
Yes. So when the Quran is recited, okay, so the meaning here is doesn't matter who is reciting the dua. Sorry, the Quran. Whether it's a nice qari, maybe it's just someone in your house, maybe it's I don't know, anyone. Okay, whenever the Quran is like recited, no, doesn't matter who is reciting it. We should be listening carefully to it. Okay, so this is emphasizing the fi'il without limiting the doer. Okay, and last one is to be concise and brief. Where's our fi'il here?
Aqibu. Aqibu.
Akibu is
Hmm.
normal fi'il. Qawabatu
Sorry.
also normal fi'il. In fact, akibu is
This
the
one.
amr.
Oh, sorry. It's
Mm-hmm.
Uqibatum.
Yes, okay.
Uqibtum.
This is the maklum. This is the
Hmm.
majhul. Okay, so if you were to punish your enemy, then punish
Uh,
them like how they did to you, basically. Okay, this is to be concise so that you don't keep repeating like the maf'ul or something like that. Okay, can inshallah. So those are the
can.
reasons why we use majhul. Okay. And then
Hmm.
for the i'rab, basically is like
Hmm.
your fi'il madi and fi'il mudari, basically the same. Just that you add
Hmm.
mabni lil majhul. So here ulqiya, this is our fi'il madi, right? Fi'il madi huwa. And then as-saharatu, here is our naibul fa'il. Okay. So when we do the i'rab, we say fi'il madi is huwa, so mabni ala al-fath. That's what we always say, right? So it's still there, fi'il madi, mabni ala al-fath, but you add, before you say mabni ala al-fath, you add mabni lil majhul. Okay? And then instead of saying as-saharatu is the fa'il, you say it's naibul fa'il. Okay? The same thing with fi'il mudari. If so basically you will say fi'il mudari and then mabni lil majhul, and then you say whether it's marfu or mansub or majzum, that one still will have. So there's two things to mention for fi'il mudari. If it's ma'lum, we don't have to mention because that is the default. Okay, if it's ma'lum, like what we have been doing all this while, we've never said fi'il madi ma'lum, fi'il mudari ma'lum. We don't have to say that. But when it's majhul, then we have to mention that it's majhul. Okay, clear? Inshallah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, yeah, we end for today first, inshallah. Then we can do our i'rab exercise in the next session, inshallah. Okay, but basically, the i'rab wise is totally the same, nothing different. Okay. Any questions before we end for the day?
First I say sorry about my
No, no worries.
but Alhamdulillah, I managed to Allah managed to make it easy for me for the Quran, Alhamdulillah. And
Alhamdulillah.
thank you very much, sis.
No worries. Okay, so subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilaik. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wassalam.